So I was looking at the latest update of EOS for the Redmi Note 9 Pro, and I decided, you know what, let's check it out. I mean, it's Android 15, obviously, but let's see if there's been some updates, maybe new features. I mean, I know Android 15, yes, we should not expect any new features and all of that anymore, but I mean, it's EOS, it's supposed to be privacy, custom ROM, so I was hoping that there was going to be something new. And well, let's just say I was a bit dissatisfied, or rather unimpressed. Why? Because I feel like this custom ROM situation is more of we've created the custom ROM, let's just put the latest Android system and forget about it. Yeah, I mean, I understand it's privacy ROM, but what can you do to improve privacy? I have a feeling like there should be other things you could do to improve privacy. Some people just feel like once we've done this and it works, let's just go with it. Anyways, I ramble. Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is the Tech Polygamist, and here I've got with you Privacy ROM EOS, which you can actually install on your device. On a scale of 1 to 100, yes, you can use it, but on a scale of 1 to 100 in terms of new things, new features, 0. Anyways, this is how the ROM looks like. You pretty much know how it looks like, because I think I have flashed an EOS on this channel before, though I can't remember, but I think that was with the Xiaomi Mi A3 or something. Anyways, so this is the ROM. You have MicroG. Yeah, and a problem with MicroG on this ROM. Yeah, I know I usually start off with all the sweet things first and then move on to the bugs later, but the problem with MicroG on this ROM is that it does not connect to Google service. Like, it will literally show you the loading screen. You put in your Google account, you put in your password, but it will give you an error message saying it cannot connect with Google service. Yeah. Anyways, moving on, you have your standard privacy shenanigans on the left side, and you can't even do anything that has to do with trying to what's it called, trying to enter a home screen. Yeah, I was hoping that we should at least be able to do that, because I noticed on this ROM, compared to previous versions, that you cannot have access to all your applications unless you search for them. Yeah, unless you search for them, you cannot have access to the applications. Now, let me show you what is going to happen if I decide, to do something like that. Anyways, now I want to send in, the things I have here, like Magisk, wallpapers and all of that, and then put them on the phone. Okay, and after that, I'm going to move my Swift backup. Yeah, you guys know that I always have a Swift backup at hand. I'm going to move my Swift backup from my PC and then put it on the phone. Yeah, that's Swift backup right there. I have it already. Really? I honestly did not know I had my Swift backup there already. Even NP. But maybe it's because, oh, look at this. I've flashed this thing using Orange Fox, right? And this is the EOS recovery. Well, I guess it wipes off Orange Fox and gives you EOS recovery. I guess we are going to have to flash Magisk using ADB and all of that. So let's speed through this. So earlier I'd said something about the fact that you cannot have access to your applications, and this is an error on the Swift application when you try to restore your applications. Yeah, this ROM doesn't really support some applications getting the full restore. Now here, like I said, you cannot have access to your applications unless you search. You swipe down and you search. That's the only time you can see the application you want to install. Okay, now let's try seeing if Call of Duty is going to work, because whenever I have this error, Call of Duty doesn't really always work for me. Okay, so let's check it out. Like I said, it doesn't work. And according to Google, this error message comes up when your APK is trying to interact with your data and there's no communication. But if football works, it just requires MicroG services to log in. But like I said, it doesn't work. But when I skip that, I got here, all I have to do is just update the game. Yes, eFootball works. Anyways, so like I said before, this ROM privacy standard stuff, they didn't change anything, no new features, nothing, still the same bland old thing. But if you think you can deal with searching for your applications, hardly use MicroG services, well, this might be for you. For me, no, I ain't really like that. Till later, guys.